Hi everyone, welcome back to the JavaScript tutorial. In the last video, we explored the math object and its powerful method. Today, we are diving into something equally important, working with the dates and time in JavaScript. If you ever wonder how website display the current date, calculate time differences, or the schedule events, you are in the right place. By the end of this video, you will understand the date object and how to format dates like a pro. Let's get started. In JavaScript, data are handled using an built-in date object. Think of it as a powerful tool. Then let you work with the dates and time. Okay. Let me show you the most basic way to create a date. Current date, new date instance, and then console log this variable and you get the answer. Okay, save it. Our file name is date function. Go node date function and enter. This is the current date. Okay, today's date. Today is 14. Okay, when you run this, you will see something this. Okay, this gives us the current date and time based on your system clock. But there is a catch. This format isn't the always what we want, right? We will fix that soon because we didn't understand what it say. Actually, it's called ISO format, ISO string format. Okay, now date object doesn't just give you the current date. You can create a specific dates too. Okay, specific dates too, and this is like birthday, new date, then given it date, then a specific date with new date and that it's called this, and you get the formatting. Okay, okay, wait, did you notice I use 0 for January? That's because the month in JavaScript are 0 index, and January is 0, February is 1, and so on. This trip up on a lot of beginners. So remember, month go from 0 to 11, not 12. Okay, let me show you all the way you can create date. The method number 1 is current date and time, and this is current date and time. Okay, this is the current date and time. You get all together, comment it, and then there is a date string. What it means? Okay, date October 14, then 2015. So console log dot log how it look like. Suppose date 1 comma date 2 comma date 3. Let's see what we see in the terminal. Did you see? Year 13. Sorry, date 13, 14, and then again 14. But 10 month, 10 month, 10 month. Notice something? This is date. So you can call it as you like. So another method is individual parameter, and in individual parameter actually look like this. This is the individual parameter. You can provide individual date. Okay, the 9 means October. October is actually the 10 month, and this is the format you can use. And also you can know when you are hover over this function or method, you can call it. So you get this, actually sorry, this is the instance. When you are using the new keyword, then it would be a instance, class instance actually. So you see how many argument you can pass. Okay, save it. Also, you can pass the millisecond, and for the millisecond, this is the millisecond. Okay, that zero date is special. It's called the Unix epoch. Epoch. It's the starting point for JavaScript date system. Midnight at January 1st, 1971. Okay, so next, next, getting date component. Once you have a date, you will want to extract information from it. The date object provide the several method for this, and the method actually look like this. Today is new date, and getting the date component with today dot get full year, you get this. Then get month, get date, get day. It's called a method, right? It's okay. Then day, and how it looks like, save it, go to the terminal and call it. Now see this data also, then check 9, 14, 2, current hour is 0 to 23, and how do we get current hour? Okay, this is the current hour, and then minute, second, millisecond, and this is the millisecond. Okay, great, great. Here is something important. This get dot date give you the day of the month. One hyphen, I mean, the day of the month is depending on this 1 to 30 or 31 or 29. While get dot day give you the day of the weeks. So like 0 to 6. I mean 0 is index number 0 and 6 is this uh, last of this week, where the Sunday is 0. Okay, the day actually. You can also get the timestamp. What is the timestamp? You can also get the timestamp, and this is the timestamp. Okay, get time and date dot now. You can call it same thing but similar for the current time. Okay, so next component is the just like getting value. You can also set them as a like this. My date, set full date, set month, set date, set hours, minute, and second. And it is working fine. Now console log it and check the you see 2026, 12, and 25, and 12, 25. This is the 12, 12 means the month, and date is 25. Also hour and minute, everything. You can even set a multiple value at once if you want, and this is like this, set all together. Okay, now date formatting. Now let's talk about the formatting, turning those ugly default date into a something readable. JavaScript provide the several built-in methods like this. Okay, okay. You see date. It's always give you the current date. When you console log, you get this date like that to string format. And then another is to date string, to string, to time string, to local date string. Format depend on the local time. Then the local time string. Then another is the local string. Another is ISO string. Okay, there is a lots of string we can get. Let's see. You see, I'm from Bangladesh. That's why this is the time format for the Bangladesh Standard Time. Okay, you get your time for standard for time format. Okay, okay, great and good job. You already did lots of tasks and you learned lots of things, and this is oftenly used. Okay, so take it seriously. You will use oftenly this date format. And the local string here, the to local string method are powerful because they adapt to different language and the regions. Okay, like this. If see October options, this is an object, weekday, year, month, and day. Then we call the local date string Tuesday, and also two local date string. Okay, let's see. You see? Oh, something is dismiss and date is not defined. Let's check. Date is not defined. Oh shit, we didn't define the date. Date. Okay, now it's working. Check it again. Clear first, then note date functions and call. Did you see? It get you the two local times Tuesday and in my language. Okay, great job. Now coming to the practical example, interesting example, and I skip this part just showing you the example. Just remember this, we learn in depth in the function and others when we know array, object, functions, loops. Okay, so just try to understand like how we oftenly use those date function and method. Age calculator, and this is what is here. So this is a function. Okay, so we give it to here. Okay, I give you explanation what is happening here. The age calculator, we are creating a function given argument. Then in this function we store a variable today date, birth date, and this birth date actually coming from this argument with this new date instance. And then we are calculating the age from today dot the get full year. We get the full year, then minus the birth date with the get full year, right? And the month difference with today dot get month minus the birth month. Then we are implementing the condition. If the month difference less than 0, or it's called pipe, or double pipe means or month strict equal 0, and this is called the and sign, and today dot get less than birth dot get, then decrement the ages. Okay, age minus minus. Otherwise, if this condition is return false, then you return the age. If this condition is return true, then you just decrement it. Then console log and you get your age. Okay, we can check console log the calculator, and 35 8, how to get the age here. 30 right now, 30 years running. Okay, so comment it and you get this same result again, 30. Okay, great job. You have done lots of. Okay, now console log this again, coming to the day until event. Okay, day until events, copy and paste. Okay, then this is coming exactly difference and day, then it's actually calculating the event date, and you can get the new year day until the day until new year. Okay, same thing, but here is the twist. It's actually calculating the. Okay, this line actually take a time difference in a millisecond, divide by the number of millisecond in a days, number of milliseconds in a days, and use a math.cell to round up. Rounding up means even a partial day count as a 1, which is useful for days, days until. Okay, until calculation, where any remaining time should be treated as a extra day. Great, great job. Okay, comment it. And our third example is reading the based on time. Okay, if the hour, it's calculated the, it's we get the we actually store the hour from this date and from this get hours method, and there is a condition: if hour is less than 12, then return good morning, otherwise good afternoon. If both are false, then return good evening. Okay, let's see what is the result given us right now. Right now, good evening. Great. You can get the different result maybe. Okay, great job. Okay, now before we wrap up, let me warn you about some common mistake, partially month index. Okay, this pitfall month index, this is a common mistake beginner should do, so remember this part. Okay, wrong if you are using this 10 and 14, and the correct is 9 if you are if 1 to October. No, and this is returning the November. Another is date string, and different date format can give you unexpected result. Okay, if you are try this, and this is a local time format. Again, the date mutation, date object are mutable. Okay, so like date 1 is current date, date 2 is reference, not copy. Actually it's copying this date, right? So date 2 is set full year equal 2016, then console log date 1 the get full, then it's actually returning the 2026. Date 1 change 2, right? So remember those it's common mistake for beginner. So okay, but you will use to it when you are using oftenly. Excellent work. Wow, excellent work. You do lots of hands-on practice, right? You are understand how to create data object in multiple ways, getting an setting date and time component, formatting dates for different purpose, building practical date-based application. Okay, date are everywhere in programming, from displaying timestamps to calculating the duration. You will use this concept constantly in real project. In the next video, we will dive into a comments, uh, how to document your code properly and why it matters. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, uh, subscribe for more JavaScript content, and drop a comment if you have a question. Happy coding, and I will see you in the next one.